Hey guys, what's up? This is Edgemeister, and today I'm going to show you guys all my exotic weapons in Destiny. It's been a while since I even played this game, but yesterday and today I finally got them. I'll show you in just a second. So I have a couple stories to tell about some loot that I got. This is going to be about exotics. However, I will mention some Voltaglass legendary weapons. So first of all, let's look at the exotics that are on me. I actually have a double icebreaker here. I'll explain why in just a sec. But I only have a couple here. So I have two icebreakers. I actually have three icebreakers. One of them's in the vault. I want to keep all of them. This one's maxed out. The other two I haven't even pulled out yet. Oh, I have more. But let's go over icebreaker, and I'll tell you my thoughts on the weapon. So this thing is amazing. I mean, you never have to worry about ammo with this. Yes, you do have to worry about it regenning, but it's not as bad. Mulligan, that's happened like a couple times to me. This is missing a shot, has a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. That very rarely happened to me, so I wouldn't use that. In the first drill perks, I use linear compensator because it has more predictable recoil. Yes, it has more recoil, but I find that if I hold my my stick all the way down when I'm shooting, it generally puts me back to the same place. So I like to use linear compensator on these perk growth things here. All three of them I find are pretty good. I use lightweight, but that's up to you guys. And then Icebreaker, the exotic perk. Icebreaker's victims spontaneously combust, dealing damage to others nearby. This is a pretty good perk. Okay, let's go over heavies. So, we have Dragon's Breath, which is my first exotic legendary weapon. I didn't hear too many good things about it, as you may be able to tell by how much I've used it. I haven't really used it, didn't really like it. Velocity is crap. Of course, you still have a javelin, but that also, makes the velocity more crap. It doesn't have tracking. It doesn't have any other cool thing. Pyromancer here is the other thing here. Rounds fired from this weapon leave a solar flare upon detonation. And Tripod, the thing about Tripod is, if I go to Truth here, which is my other exotic rocket launcher, it actually has tripods. That's right, this actually doesn't say it has tripod, but it does fire 3 rockets. Its perks, grenades and horseshoes, is probably one of the best to have on a rocket launcher for PvP, and because as you can see, it detonates early based on proximity. Then it has Prototype True Seeker, which is also a very good perk. It just tracks very, very aggressively. So next one here is Thunderlord, which I bought from Zur. This gun, I like it a lot, but there's guns that I like better. Like, I enjoy using Jolder's Hammer even more. It has Feeding Frenzy, kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a short time. Perfect Balance, this weapon has extremely low recoil. And Lightning Rounds, this weapon fires faster and more accurately the longer the trigger is held. I haven't really, I don't know, I use this every once in a while, but I've kind of stopped using it because I like Jolder's Hammer better. My Jolder is also arc, so yeah. Sadly, no, these are the perks I use, by the way. I use Accurized Ballistics and Perfect Balance. I haven't really used any of these because I don't like to take off range or stability. And then I got the Mofudgin Gallahorn. I got this yesterday. This is my very first Gallahorn. I was so happy. As you can see, I'm in the middle of upgrading it more. But yes, the story about this guy. I was playing Trials. Forge went Betty bye, and then we just two-manned the Nightfall, and a Gallahorn popped out, and it was amazing. So if Forge would have stayed, I wouldn't have ever gotten this Gallahorn. Or would I? You'll see what I mean in just a second. Because when I go to the vault, you find that not only did I get a Galahorn yesterday right before I got to bed, but I also got another Galahorn today in Crota. So in the matter of not even 24 hours, not even 12 hours, I don't think, I went from no Galahorn to 2 Galahorns. And I'm keeping them both. After I finish maxing out that one, I'm going to max out this one. So, the perks on this guy, the reason why people like it so much is its tracking. Shells fired from this weapon track their targets. And Wolfpack rounds. Rounds fired from this weapon split into cluster missiles upon detonation, and the cluster missiles each also have tracking. So each rocket's like 2 rockets. So, yeah, just pwns. Anyways, just look what else we have here. We have Suros Regime. I actually got this right after the auto rifle nerf, so sadly I haven't really used it that much at all, because really, if you're gonna use auto rifles, you're really at a disadvantage in PvP. So I mean, I do really want to use Suros. I really wanted Suros before they patched auto rifles, and now that after they patched it, it's bad now. But then we have Hard Light. Now Hard Light I did have all the way up to here, Violate Light, but you see after House Wolves came out, I got another one, and since I didn't like Hard Light, and I'm definitely not going to use it in PvP, I didn't want to waste an exotic shard here and over here, ascending it, so I just deleted my other one for this one here. So I do have to redo pretty much everything in Hard Light, but that's good, not until they buff auto rifles again. And then here's my third icebreaker. Again, I haven't even touched this one, but I do want to get an icebreaker on each character, so that's the thing. And then back to my second Galahorn. Oh man. Then we have Universal Remote. I forget how I got this one. I think it was something cool. I'm not quite sure how I got this. I didn't buy it from Zero. I forget where I got it though. But I do need to upgrade to get this perk. And yeah. So Universal Remote is actually a primary. If you didn't know already, it has crowd control, hammer forged, which you should always point out, and Universal Remote. Range and precision damage increases greatly while aiming down sights. So yeah, I use soft ballistics currently because it increases the range a little bit more, but hammer forged will increase it even more. Then I have Patience and Time, which I used it actually less than Dragon's Breath, which isn't fair because this weapon is much better than Dragon's Breath. I was playing Trials and my friend Forged Exodus was pwning people with it, and then I don't want to talk about what happened next. Then we have Plan C, which again I need to upgrade all of the Plan C perk. I don't have too much experience with this, but all I know is it's gonna be hard to get it up to here. But once you do, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good. Pretty much what this Plan C perk does. I didn't even talk about. Okay, I'll talk about it after I finish Plan C. So with the Plan C perk, it just makes everything super fast immediately after you swap. So it's like, oh no, I don't have heavy. Plan A is dead, or something. And then it's like, oh, I don't have my primary is not going to do anything. Time to go Plan C. I don't know. And I just actually noticed something. The arc symbol's right here, and it's arc damage. Yeah, I know, I'm cool. Back to Patience and Time. What it does is it has Third Eye, which allows you to see things down the sights, and Patience and Time, which makes you go invisible while you're aiming down sights. So yeah. Then we have Last Word, which if you're going to play PvP, this is what you need to get right now. So the perks it has are Hipfire. This weapon has bonus accuracy while aiming from the hip, and Last Word, bonus damage and stability, extra precision damage when firing from hip. Meaning that this perk is just really good, and you can hip fire this thing really well. The only thing is the stability. Like if I go here, oh, I can't switch things because I'm doing it in the vault. But the perks I use on this guy is Smart Drift Control and Perfect Balance. With these two, It does like hurt the range a lot, but it just makes it so you can aim and then spam. Next up we have Red Death, which I bought from Zur. This thing does wonders in Crota. However, I'll just be needing to do Crota normal because I want to get the Black Hammer, and then yeah, that's all. So yeah, this thing's a 2-shot headshot in the Crucible, and yeah, it's really good. So it has unflinching, which makes it easier to aim under fire, which is very good. And it has Red Death, which heals you on each kill, which is why it's good in Crota. Then the perks I use are Field Choke, more range and impact, but more recoil. I can stand the recoil, so it's not a big deal for me. And then we have high caliber rounds, oversized rounds built to stagger targets and leave them reeling. This pretty much, again, does the same thing as this guy. Next up we have Thorn, which if you're in PvP, you're going to want to use Thorn. So the perks that this guy has is Final Round. The round in each magazine deals bonus damage, and it has Mark of the Devourer. Rounds pierce their targets and cause lingering damage over time, which is very, very overpowered, and the reason why Thorn is one of the best to use. The perks I use on Thorn are Aggressive Ballistics and Perfect Balance. Again, I like to use Perfect Balance on hand cannons just because I don't like... I mean, I probably could do good on like getting follow-up shots, but this just makes it easier. Next up we have the Vex Mythoclast. Funny story about the Vex Mythoclast is a week before House of Wolves came out, I'm like, okay, I need to evolve to Glass Hard, and I just need to get at least one thing off my list, which would be Fatebringer, Vex, Galahorn, and Praetorian Foil. I got all of the above, minus the Galahorn, which of course I got 2 already. I also got another Vision of Confluence, which I dismantled. I'm sorry, people. I got another Perilous Timepiece or whatever. I can't say it, sorry. And I got another Heiser Vengeance. Lots of them got dismantled. I got another Sparrow, and yeah, just so much stuff. So this weapon is a fusion rifle, but it's actually a primary, but it's actually an auto rifle. But since it's not an auto rifle, it's a fusion rifle. It's an auto rifle that you can actually use in Crucible and do well, and it's one of the best to use in Crucible, and I do well with it a lot. So the perks I use for this guy are Smart Drift. Oh, I should probably go over the perks first. We have Zen Moment, causing damage with this weapon increases its stability, which is really good. And we have Crowd Control, kills with this weapon grant bonus damage for a short time, which is also really good in both PvP and PvE. More useful in PvE though. We have Send It, which increases range and accuracy. I like to use on this tier. A lot of people like to use its extended mag, but because of the low range that fusion rifles have now, I find Send It works really good. And I have Smart Drift Control to help control the recoil, because with these guys, the recoil is like all over the place, and with this guy, the recoil is like pretty much up and down. So you can really, it's very controllable. You can get headshots really easily. Then we have the Mida Multi-Tool. Same thing with this guy as with my Hard Light, where I did have one and I did upgrade it. It's just I got a new one for House of Wolves. Again, I forget how. RNG something. So I dismantled the other one, so that's why this thing isn't even close to being upgraded. So it has Third Eye, which, lets the radar stay active. And it has Mida Multi-Tool, which grants bonus move speed and fires on a hair trigger, which means it can fire faster. Again, I can't really recommend any of these perks because I haven't tried this thing out too much. And then we have Bad Juju, which is another pulse rifle. As you can see, I haven't really used this guy too much, but I'll go over the perks anyways. You have Hip Fire. This weapon has bonus accuracy while firing from the hip, and it has String of Curses. After each kill, this weapon will reload instantly and increase damage for a short time. Kills with this weapon help charge your super, meaning you never really have to worry about reloading if you can fire this thing and kill things, and you will never have to worry about you can gain your super back really fast. And those would be all my exotic weapons. I also have here 2 legendary engrams. Ho ho. What does this mean? Edgemeister, are you going to see what you get? I was saving them to see, oh, maybe I can get a Galahorn. But let's open them both. Let's open these guys first. Okay. I got Arma Engine Dead or Alive, my second one. And yeah, not very good. So yeah, these are my 2. No, I'm not gonna keep that one. Cluster bombs. I don't like this one, okay? I don't like it. It's going away. Bye bye. Yeah, so I'm gonna end off this episode, and I will see you guys next time when I have more exotics. I don't know, but yeah, those are pretty much all my exotic weapons. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you next time.